going on, you guys? Janker here, bringing it back out again with another Rogue Company video. And today I'm going to be talking about the latest bug fixes that they launched just recent ago. They've included a lot of bug fixes, and I'm going to key in on a couple that stick out the most to me. Some of them include the ones that talk about Saints drone, voice chat, and the store and things like that, but we're gonna cover most of them, but I want to key in on those a lot because I've seen those happen a lot on my streams and gameplays and things like that. So let's break them all down. So the first one says fix an issue in the rogue select screen where rogues with the mastery border would appear transparent. This happened to me like once or twice. I didn't see it too often. It happened mostly when they initially launched the mastery borders. But overall, after those once or two times I've seen it that day, I haven't seen a whole lot. But every time I go on Twitter, I'll see comments where people would suggest them to fix that. So I understand why they did that so swiftly. The next one says fix the AI issue in practice mode impacting NPCs on the Windward map. I didn't notice that at all anytime I was playing in practice mode, but a lot of times people on Twitter, they would mention that, saying that they had an issue with it in practice mode. So you know, Rogue Company, they're pretty quick with supporting the fans and giving them what they need and everything like that, especially when it comes to any type of bugs on any type of maps, because I know Windward map had multiple bugs previously in its older patches that they had to fix. So it doesn't surprise me that it was still left with some more bugs, but they're pretty quick. I know Scott, he also talks about upcoming patches and updates and hot fixes that occur, so they're pretty good with fixing those things. So it's pretty exciting that they give the players what they want, especially when it comes to fixing these hot fixes. The next one is resolve the problem preventing the store from properly loading in rare instances. This happened to me a lot, especially it mostly happened when I was playing in demolition mode. It didn't happen when I was playing in extraction or practice or strikeout at all. But yeah, like I'll try to open up the store and it wouldn't come up, or if it comes up, it'll pop up for a split second and then it goes away, and it wouldn't give me no time to buy anything. So I'll be running around with a pistol and no gadgets and things like that, because I don't want to exit the game, because who wants to do that, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and especially when I have a good team, I want to make sure we win. I don't want to, you know, go AFK or anything like that just because of that. So I just, you know, kill someone with a gun, with a pistol, and then take their AR or something and just keep rolling with it. So you live and you learn and you fight through the battles. That's all I gotta say about that. But I am super glad that they fixed that. So the next one is fix an issue with invitations between PlayStation 4, Xbox One players, which would prevent the player from successfully joining. This has happened so many times since the game has been in beta. It was launched in beta. And there'd be times when I will send an invitation and then they didn't get the invitation, or they would get it, when they click on it, they wouldn't join the party. Or there'll be instances where the player would leave the game, but it would still show that they are in the lobby or still available. And I would message them saying, hey, you still play Rogue Company? And they're like, no, I'm moving on to Among Us or Fortnite or something else. And I'm like, why are they still showing up here? So that's crazy. I'm glad that they fixed that issue, because it could be really annoying when you think that someone's on and they're not. And when you try to invite someone, they don't get the invitation, or when they do get the invitation, click on it, it won't invite them to join the party and things like that. So this next one is another big one. The communication wheel should no longer get stuck open when a player dies and respawns. This happened to me so many times, whether it's, you know, me trying to use an emo, or, you know, trying to use some sort of communication, and then like when it comes up and I die, it wouldn't go away as I continuously play. So it will prevent me from being able to move. Like if I move, you know, in a direction, it would just pinpoint a wheel command instead of me moving my character. So I would be unplayable in the rest of the match. Like the wheel would get stuck and it wouldn't go anywhere. And I'm like, why can't I back out of this wheel? What is going on here? So this is a huge fix right here, because this can hurt a game. You could be up in the game, you know, and this happens, and now all of a sudden you're down a man because they can't move because this wheel came up for whatever and it's stuck. The next one is fix an issue where Saint's drone would not deploy correctly and revive the player. This is a huge one, especially for all the Saints players. I am a huge Saint player. I would say he's like my second main. I play more with Ronin and Bai and Lancer, and the Saint for me is more situational when I'm teaming up with a team and they need a healer. So I'm going to be playing with Saint a lot, and then when Dahlia comes out, I'll be playing with her as well. To get to that mastery level and things like that, because I plan on mastering every character. I know it's gonna take a while, but I'm a huge gamer, so I put in the grind for it. But yeah, like you would launch Saint's drone, and let's say the player dies as they're getting revived, or something happens where you'll just be walking around with Saint's drone in your hand instead of it reviving or going back into its like low, and you switch back to your weapon. So you'll be thinking that you have your AR equipped or your pistol, but no, you walking around with your drone in your hand and you're trying to shoot and you're like, why can't I shoot? So you don't want that to happen where the drone just deploys it doesn't deploy correctly or anything, or it doesn't revive your player. So that's a huge fix. That's a huge fix. Another one that's a huge fix is voice chat, because you need comms when you're playing with teams and things like that. So it says fix an issue where voice chat was not functioning for some players in the game. This is huge because comms. You need good comms in order to be successful in the game, especially when you're playing with a good team and you're able to communicate where the enemy is at, where to go, if you want to split up, who has the bomb. Comms is very huge, and me being a military man, I know how comms, the comms is really good. You have to have comms. When you lose comms, people start going crazy, or people not doing anything for the objective or doing anything that they're supposed to do, and they just die in the game and things like that. So the next one is fix an issue where the store will only load some of its windows. This happened to me like twice, where I'll have my emote set and they'll only show, I have my full emote wheel set and they'll only show like half of them, and I attach all my epic class emotes and uncommon ones, and I can't use them because they're not showing up. Only half of my emotes and sprays that I set were showing up, and I'm like, okay, I spent my reputation points and money on these emotes and everything, and I want to be able to use them. And sometimes some of them are used for situational purposes, like if I detonate a bomb or if I'm memeing someone or something, because I post Rogue Company clips, and I do it for the videos too, and I want to have fun with the game. So I want to be able to use them all, and having half available is not going to cut it. So I'm glad that they fixed that. The next one is deploy barbed wire will no longer cause players to lose focus on their target, creating ghost bullets. This never happened to me before, but I heard about it because I'm always up and down Twitter and people mentioning that. So everyone that plays with Trench, they won't be such a burden now on their teammates. Now they know that when they throw the barbed wire, it won't interfere with their teammates and causing ghost bullets. So that's pretty good. I'm glad that they're fixing a lot of Trench's stuff, because when Trench first came out, they have issues with the barbed wire stopping their own teammates from passing through, and now when the barbed wire is down, it'll be in blue coloring, so you'll know like, okay, this is your barbed wire. You could just walk through it and see such and such and everything. But you can I'm pretty sure you can still melee your own teammates barbed wire. So that's it for all the Rogue Company patch notes. This is patch note 133 and things like that. I will be posting more videos as they come out with new bug fixes and new skins and gameplays and updates. I know they're going to be coming out with the 100 Thieves skin really soon. Today is Wednesday when I'm dropping this, so I'm going to be looking out for if they're going to be launching rank mode or Dahlia or something else, because in the past I've been getting a lot of hype and a lot of news that it could possibly coming out today. So if they do launch that, just expect your boy to post a video soon on that. And let me know down in the comments if you want me to be doing some more Rogue Company videos, what type of videos that you want me to do and things like that. But I do stream Rogue Company on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/JankerGaming. Make sure you go and check that out, and then you can see me in my next video. All right, peace out.